Hi, my name is Kimberly Atias, and I am a doctoral candidate at Aspen University. Today we are learning about motivational leadership. Motivation. It is the why people do what they do, the reason behind their actions. They are a complex set of behaviors driven by internal and external forces, sometimes intermittently and other times simultaneously. From the most primitive motivations, such as food, shelter, and safety, to higher level motivation, such as power, self-determination, and happiness, motivation is the psychological force that makes us behave the way that we do. There are two types of motivation. One is intrinsic and the other is extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is driven by internal factors such as enjoyment or personal satisfaction or growth. Extrinsic motivation is motivation driven by external forces, not for internal desire, such as rewards, consequences, or expectations. Motivation psychology is a rather young science. It was first conceptualized by Abraham Maslow in 1943. Maslow introduced a hierarchy of needs. His pyramid model explained that there are 5 categories of needs that drive human behavior. From the most basic human needs come psychological, safety, love and acceptedness, esteem, self-actualization. The most important concept of this theory is that unless lower level needs are satisfied, higher level needs cannot be addressed. Another key of the hierarchy are that there are 2 types of needs, deficiency needs and growth needs. An interesting fact is that deficiency needs are met, motivation to meet those needs actually decreases. However, as growth needs are met, motivation continues to increase in meeting those needs. 2 other important content motivation theories also evolved during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. The motivation hygiene theory was advanced by Frederick Herzberg in 1950 and has become important to the work environment. Herzberg advanced the notion that there are motivating factors that satisfy needs at work, and then there are other factors that are dissatisfiers. People are motivated by higher level needs at work, achievement, responsibility, rigorous work, and there are also dissatisfiers. There are hygiene factors that help to improve the dissatisfiers, such as pay, time off, and benefits, and they help to mitigate the dissatisfiers, but they do not improve motivation. Hygiene factors are not motivators. Motivators are intrinsic, and unless there are opportunities to satisfy those needs, hygiene factors are moot. McClellan also advanced the motivation theory, which states that all people have one of three motivating factors: high achievement, high affiliation, or high power. The way that a person performs a job is directly related to their unique motivation style. Achievers need opportunities for rigorous work and challenging goals. Affiliators need to be able to work in collaborative environments and be included in teams. Power seekers should have opportunities to manage or lead teams and projects. There have been other theories as well that have evolved over time. Some of those other theories include Vroom's expectancy theory, which states that a person will choose to behave in ways that increase positive personal outcomes and mitigate personal negative ones. B.F. Skinner's reinforcement theory stated that people's behavior is influenced by controlled consequences, or the use of reinforcement, punishment, or extinction. And John Stacey Adams developed the equity theory, which advances the idea that there are a balance between employees' input and their output. When the input is balanced to the output, the employee continues to feel motivated, which improves and maintains employee satisfaction and productivity. At work, it's really important to understand and identify what motivation is and what motivation isn't. At work, motivation satisfies higher level needs. It makes employees feel engaged, empowered. They are given opportunities for learning and for development and potentially advancement. They are recognized for the work that they do. They are challenged by rigorous goals, and they are allowed to achieve. Motivation is not the same for everyone. Each individual is unique in their own needs. Some people are motivated by affiliations, others are high achievers. Incentives and rewards do not replace or increase motivation. They should be used as tools to reward and to recognize achievement and the products of employees and organizations. Organizations cannot just throw pay advances, incentives, or bonuses to their employees because those types of rewards are unsustainable. Motivation at work is also not derived from fear, bullying, or harassment. And most people will actually leave an abusive workplace, or productivity and morale will be so significantly and negatively diminished in the work environment that to subscribe to fear-based management. Finally, there's a misunderstanding. An increased workload is not a substitute for challenging workload. This is an argument of quality versus quantity. And when the quantity of the work is overwhelming, the quality of the work becomes inferior, which in turn impacts motivation such as achievement factors. Motivation is a critical component of any organization. Employees who are motivated are more fully engaged, productive, and connected to the vision of the organization. They are also more fulfilled and satisfied in the work that they are doing, as well as the work of the organization. In order for leaders to develop the ability to motivate their employees, they need to listen. Listening goes beyond hearing. It is hearing, observing, and acting on the motivational needs of their employees. They need to be thoughtful about the job descriptions, tasks, and expectations, and provide goals and feedback regularly. They need to provide recognition regularly and publicly and offer opportunities for employees to participate in the decision-making of the organization. Leaders need to be available to talk with and to respond to ideas, concerns, and suggestions of the team. And leaders really need to appreciate the diversity of their team. Each person brings their own talents, their own experience, their own attitudes, which makes a team more colorful, more understanding, and more complete. A few opportunities to improve the motivation at my organization include creating a mentor-teacher program, which fills the need for affiliation and also for growth, leadership, and engagement. Offering a PTO pool that people can voluntarily donate hours for others who may need them, the extra hours, which provides personal fulfillment of helping others. Revising the coaching role from a supervisory role to an actual coaching model where observation is used as a tool for growth and development without punishment. Each staff member should develop a personal professional development plan for developing their craft and addressing their challenges. This should include 2 outside professional development days each school year. The school should form a committee to develop and implement formal and informal recognition for staff. And the school should also publicly advertise and recruit staff to participate in decision-making opportunities that impact the school, such as brainstorming and focus groups, school improvement committees, and leadership development team.